Well, hello YouTubes. It's Saturday 20 something of Feb. Drop me glove. And I dare say it won't be picking up, but we've got beautiful blue skies. You can maybe pick up there's a bit of wind, but it's only a breeze. Excuse me a minute. I was going to Seaways, but I've just come past it and it's absolutely jam-packed with weekend warriors with a Power Ranger posing toss pots. So I've swung by it and I found this little road, and it goes to a little place called Huddle. Sorry, you're looking into the sun there, so you might not see much. Excuse me, sun shines out and I'm full of blinking snot and coughing and hay fever crap again every time as soon as we get a bit of sunshine. I did notice my camera handle were a bit crap on my last one, but like I said, this is my old helmet, so I'm hopefully got it reset a bit better now. And there was a lot of on mic, so hopefully I've got that sorted as well. Hoping so anyway. Yeah, but what a fantastic little road. So I thought I'll spin down here and I'll bring you with me. So let's get cracked on. I'm parked on a bit of a slope here as well, and I probably shouldn't have done. You'll have to excuse me coughing and sniffing and everything else through me. Fasten my jacket back up, I just stopped for a quick smoke. And like I say, I thought I'd bring you down here. I've never been down here, no idea what it looks like. Just lift that a little bit, let some air in, because it is warm. Summer gloves, we're not even in proper spring yet. I keep forgetting my camera's on this side, by the way. It used to be on the other side, so I keep doing my hand movements to the other side. And I think the only thing I've seen down here so far is a guy on a push bike. I love stumbling across places like this. Look at that. Wowsy wowsy. Just drop my jeans down a bit, they're up cracking my bum. Yeah, I've got all my summer gear on, got my just Kevlar jeans, got my summer boots on, got my summer gloves on, and I've only got a t-shirt underneath my leather. And I've come out, this is how thick I can be sometimes, I've come out without my wallet. So I've got a bit of change in my pocket and that's it, and that's why we're going to stop at Seaways and just get a quick coffee. But as I say, it was absolutely rammed full of weekend warriors, the SAS, Saturdays and Sundays. So I thought I'd give it a swerve because I don't really want to talk to them. I'm a bit of a lone wolf, and when you pull up on something like old Vera here and they're all on the posing machines, they don't really want to look at you, let alone talk to you. Hey up, told you I'd see a car, didn't I? They weren't hanging about neither. Good job I were only doing 25 mile an hour. It's the only problem with these little back lanes, people that do use them think they've got them all to themselves. These are sort of little roads that we get sent to down farms on in lorry. Sent to down farms on in lorry. I'm not sure what that was supposed to say. Well, I know what it was supposed to say, but it didn't come out as I was supposed to be saying it. Look at this. I don't know how much of this you're going to get to see on this drift camera. Wow, let me just pull up a sec. Look at that. What a view. Why have I never been down here before? Wowsy wowsy. You're not seeing much that way because you're into the sun that way. We're still going uphill, so I might even get a better view. And I've just realised I've stuck my phone in my back pocket instead of in my leather, so I better not lose that. Excuse me. I would say Graham from Adventures with Woody would probably know where this is, but for some reason he seems to have blocked me. I still watch his uploads, his vlogs, but whenever I put a comment on, he never replies. And I did say to him, have you blocked me? I didn't get a reply, so I assumed he has blocked me. I'm not sure why. I've never done nothing to the man. I've never been nothing but polite to him. So I'm not quite sure why he's done that. If he hasn't done it, then, you know, I'm wrong and I apologise sincerely, but it seems like he has. I'm not quite sure why. I used to have him on Facebook as well, but he's took me off, so I'm not quite sure what he thinks I've done. Shame when somebody acts like that. A lot of these farmers are getting the fields sorted now. Saying that, I was talking to a farmer the other day, and he was saying that he knows a lad that went to work for a bigger farm. He's small farms, you know what I mean. But his neighbours is a bigger farm, and he knows a kid that went to work for him, and he said they're working from 4 o'clock in the morning through till 9, 10 o'clock at night at this time of year in February. That's a long old time, that, and he was saying that's one of the reasons why a lot of farms use Eastern Europeans, Romanians and Polish from certain areas of Poland. Poland's a big old place, but he was saying they come from rural communities, so they're used to that. But he says we can't get British workers to work them sort of hours. I did say to him, why don't you get 2 British workers and split shifts? But and I do know where he comes from with this, because having tried setting my own business up, I had to look into it all. Well, having my own business, I had to look into it all. If you employ somebody, you have to pay their pensions, or a percentage of their pension. And it's easier to pay one person a percentage of a pension, even though they're working 15, 16 hours a day sometimes, than it is to employ 2 people and have to pay 2 same amounts for that one, for the pension. And he was saying that's one of the reasons why they tend just to employ one person. Where's that? Tibthorpe. Where are we going? Hudgate and Pollington, 8 mile. I love them old signs, mate. A lot better and more attractive than these new signs we have. It's a fantastic little road. Where shall we go? North Dalton. No, that takes you to North Dalton, does it? Hudgate. Wetwang. See, Graham would know all these. What a fantastic road. Somebody else has found it as well. On the little scooter. Lovely church over there. I can't remember the ruling for if it's got a spire, if it's Saxon or Norman. I think if it's got a spire it's Saxon, if it's got a flat one it's Norman. I think, I can't remember. Sure somebody will know, and if you do, drop a comment below. Well, how nice must it be to live in that big white house over there? You won't see it, it's through trees, through hedges. Got a car coming up behind me. That's a lovely little pub. Full of lads riding out. I'm going to let this car come past me while I get where I'm going. Water. Oh, you're good. Millington, Pocklington, Water. Let's go to Water. We'll ride up to Water. It's probably pronounced water. And I'm riding you straight into the sun now, aren't I? So, apologies, but you'll get the ripple effect through the trees. All artistic. All on plan. All on plan. Got a couple of joggers here. Answer me this then. If that's good for you, why do all joggers look absolutely knackered and shattered and ready to drop dead? Same as cycling, they all puffing and panting and as they're going with pedals, and all look knackered and sweaty and hot and red-faced. That's supposed to be good for you. Ooh, that's a nice hill. Get up here, Vera, go on, lass. Shame I didn't know nothing were coming there. I'll tell you something, I think there were two lasses them that were running. If they're running all the way down here, good luck to them. You've got to admire them for doing that. Because, like I say, I certainly couldn't. I'm knackered just thinking about running up that hill. Wow. So it must be nice to live somewhere like this, but I bet it's bleak in winter when it's snow in winter, you know what I mean? When we get a winter. Looks a little bit hazy heading this way. Yeah, it's beautiful blue skies behind me. Farm stuff use this, you can tell with how much side that road's been driven on. Big pheasant there, look at that. Whoosh there. It's a bit of a bumpy road. Burst out into this. You can tell the sun shines out and SAS are out because all police, I noticed there's quite a few police speed traps about. Might have got done on one of them. It was in a 30 limit and I had a lorry in front of me. And he was doing 18 mile an hour and he kept touching his brakes and touching his brakes, and I didn't have the camera on at the time, but he kept touching his brake, and I thought there's enough room for me to sneak by here. So I just started sneaking by just as we started going past the speed trap on the left hand side, so facing us, and I think I was doing about 32 mile an hour when I got past the lorry's front end. So I don't know if you get done for 32. We'll find out when it drops through the post box. And if it's Humberside police, which I think it was, I'll I'll just take the sorry, I was distracted by those hills there then. I'll just take the course. Look at that. Wow, diddly doo. It's a fantastic frame picture, that, between those two trees with the hills behind it. You can see it's a bit misty up there, look. I wonder if you can get right up there. Oh, this is one to save and come again. I'll be saving this route in my sat-nav, I think. Because there was a little road off there that looks like it might run up into that lot. So this is water or however you're pronouncing it. It's nice to see some proper hedgerows on side of roads. Give sparrows and things a chance. That's what we're losing a lot of in this country. Well, there's a give way, but does it tell you where you're going? Oh, that didn't look very safe on that, did it? Well, let's have a look where we're going then. Pollington, Wetwang, Driffield, 12 mile, North Dalton, 4 mile. Shall we, it's a nice big church up there as well. Where shall we go? Let's go left. Left turn, Clyde. Still got my phone on me, because if I lose that I'm absolutely stuffed, because I've got that Android Pay thing, so at least I could get some fuel from somewhere if I need, which I'm going to need soon. Oh, but that little road that I saw ran down there. Look at this big lad. Well, these roads are still a bit slippy. Nice bike. These haven't dried very well, these roads, have they? Won't be long before these are all back out in foliage, leaves. So you cannot believe this sort of weather. That's snowdrops. Look. Another pheasant. I think you're up, take you on for me dad. Well, I think he's got a few in fridge. Well, I think I'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed that little ride through Huggleton and Warter, and I'll get on with my ride. Oh, where's the sign say? Let's have a look. Longsborough. Let's go to little Market Wheaton this way. Didn't know we could get Market Wheaton either. Let's go and have a look down here. Big old pheasants there and all, they're getting ready, aren't they? So I was just about to say I'll let you go and I'll enjoy my ride, but if you want to come along with me, I might not do much waffling. But I might catch a partridge or two if they keep running out on me. If you are wondering whereabouts I am, obviously it's East Yorkshire I'm up at. The only thing that spoils East Yorkshire is that I have to use a motorway to get here. but then you get roads like this. This is why I love being around Retford and places like that, because there's so many little roads like this. Middleton. I'm naming these so when I watch this back I can write them down and I can put waypoints in if I ever use a sat nav. I don't tend to use sat navs, I just tend to do this. Oh, that's somewhere, I'll end there. Usually best rides then. But I really need to say a big thank you to Mrs. Rigger, because Squash's bedroom wanted decorating and she said, get out on your bike, bugger off. I don't know if that's because she loves me or she can't stand side to me. I think she loves me because she knows I've just done a 62-hour week this week. Because I was down that there landing yesterday. Wow, these roads are wet as well, sunshine ain't got on them. Yeah, we're down London in lorry yesterday, and that's never a pleasurable experience. A 13-hour day. I had to go and get loaded up in Doncaster and then head down right into the centre of London, right near a place called Charterhouse. I was delivering the shop fitting stuff for a bar that's getting put up there. But if you Google it, just Google Charterhouse London, and it's all real small little roads. It's there used to be a market, and there is a place called Charterhouse with gardens and everything. Really pretty little place to say it were in central London. Market Wheat. Oh, shall we go that way to Market Wheat? Let's have a look. Let's turn this big old boy around. Yeah, to say it were in London, it were nice, and it was like this as well. So London was very busy, as always. London is. It took me nearly as long to get through London to deliver and back out onto the A1 than it did to get up and down the A1 from Doncaster to London. Bonkers, isn't it? When I got off the A1 on the ring road central London, he said I was 40 minutes away, and it took me an hour and a half to get in and an hour and 40 to get back out to the same spot. So luckily I'd taken a break, because we have to have driver's breaks. So luckily I took a driver's break before I went in. I did the delivery, which was all handballing off, which is why a lot of drivers don't like doing them ones, because they have to actually get off out at driver's seat and help, and then to come back out and drive back up. I was just short of my hours. I just had to stop and take a quick break while I was on my way up as well. That's a nice pretty tree, broken dead thing. It's pretty though, scary, spooky. I like spooky stuff. And on Monday, I'm down Luton. Not sure where in Luton, but it must be an auditorium, so it'll be a school or something like that I'm delivering to. Oh, shall we go straight across? Look at that. Should I? Well, this is alright, there's all these signs, but it doesn't now tell you which way Wetwang is. It says Water, which way's not Wetwang? Market Wheaton. That's clever. Well, we can only go one or two ways, can't we? We can either go left or right. We went left, right. We went left, so we were right this time. I'd love to go up there. So, because this is a bit faster road, I shall love you and leave you. You keep it sunny side up. Look after each other. mainly, always remember, just because somebody's got a different opinion to you, don't mean that they're wrong and that you're definitely right, and it don't mean that you're right and they're wrong, or you're wrong and they're right. Just remember, people, opinions are just that, opinions, and if we all thought same, we'd be robots. So always respect somebody else's opinion, even if you think it's wrong, because it just makes the world a lot better place. So you all take it easy, you keep it sunny side up, and we'll catch you all again when I get round this corner. What a man. Bye for now, take care.